Happy New Year, you guys. This year has been something. This year has been something for us all, and more of the story here is I hope you are content on just making it through this new year, because the reality of the situation is a lot of people didn't make it through the new year, and that's just bottom line, point blank, period. So I just want to go ahead on record and say that I am thankful, blessed, and highly favored that I made it through this new year, that life is life, but it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, and I'm still here, which means I have a greater purpose, and that's all that means. Alright, so I am going to a roundabout, really. I'm gonna get my feet done because it's been over a month, and also I heard Victoria's Secret is having a really good sale, so I'm gonna go look at that and go see what's in the cards for me and take it from there, because yeah, I should have been out the house earlier, but we're here, so I digress. Okay, what I really want to come in here and talk about is the whole hoax of a New Year's resolution. I feel like our New Year's resolution is really the things we knew we needed to work on every year, but we procrastinated on. And I'm talking to me too, because the truth of the matter is we procrastinate in life. Like, you know, you need to stop eating chocolate and snacking all the time, because it's not going to get you nowhere but wide back and sick. But you don't do it, and you just tell yourself, I'm going to do it. You never do it. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about when it comes to like New Year's resolution. We be capping out here to the world just to make it seem like, and you know what too? Another thing is, I'm aware that learned behavior is hard to break. Habits are hard to break. Like things that you grew up like doing, not even grew up, things you pick up just on the way throughout life, just living. If it's a habit, it becomes hard to break, especially one that's creating a great dopamine response. Like, for example, some of us out here love shopping. That dopamine response is addictive. It's addictive. That's what makes anything. That's what can make anything like addictive in your life. It don't have to be just drug, alcohol, and whatever else. Anything can be addictive when it gives you that dopamine response that you're looking for in life. So, first step to recovery, right, is acceptance. Like, if you can't accept the fact that you got a problem, stop wasting everybody's time and yours to say you don't have a problem and you don't have nothing to work on, because obviously you have a problem, and that's why, you know what I mean, the question is even put in your head of, do I have a problem? I don't know if I'm making sense or if I'm just talking in circles, but yeah, this year I wanted to go more in depth of a vision board. I wanted to be more of something, more things internally, like write down those things internally that you only you yourself really know that you need to work on. Because the truth is, we be knowing sometimes, and because we've done a good job of masking it and justifying it and making sure everybody else don't know, we pretend to ourselves and say it out loud like we don't have an issue, or that's just how I am. Like I said, I'm not just talking to people, I'm talking to myself too. We love to behave in a manner of, that's just how I am. When the reality is, no baby, that's not just how you are. That's a problem. That's the reason why your friendships don't work. That's the reason why relationships in your life don't work. That's the reason why, like, you're having trouble in a certain area in your life and you don't even know, because you're sitting here completely justifying your behavior. I want to do a better job for me as a human being to not operate like that. And that's not just a New Year resolution, that's what this year has taught me. I don't know what 2023 taught you, but 2023 taught me that stop fucking playing. Stop playing. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with your potential. Stop playing in other people's face when you know you got issues and you don't want to freaking solve them. Stop playing. Just stop. That's what 2023 has taught me. 2023 has taught me that life is perfectly imperfect. No matter how, when you turn around, look left, look right, look up and down, no matter what is going on around you, just know this is perfectly not saying don't add to the good in the world and don't do your part. I'm saying that don't allow the bad in the world to distract you and change who you are. The bad things that happen to you and happen to people around you, don't let it change you and change who you are and who you want to be as a person and who you want to continue to be at the core. People love to say your inner child, you know. Don't let the world take that from you. Don't let the world take the loving, sweet, kind, generous part of you because of people are being people. We live in a world, we call ourselves Christians all the time, but Christians are the ones that are so normalized in the fact of holding on to resentment and hurt. And it be happening in the family, in marriages, in relationships, like, you know, parents and children relationships. It happened right there, and they dare call themselves go to church on Sunday every day and be holding resentment and unforgiveness in your heart against just people that you see every day. What are you doing? What are you doing? And the Bible tells you you're born to sin and shame and iniquity. Don't you have the expectation of saying like, okay, this person, sometimes it's just stuff we can't help. We have the consciousness of doing it, but you fighting, let me tell you, every day you wake up, you fighting flesh, spirit, your mind and your heart. You fighting battles internally. So that when we like just make just common decisions and you wonder why so like minor decisions be so hard, we literally fighting with our flesh, our soul, our spirit, and all of the above, bro. We fighting with every one of the motherfuckers. Everybody finna get it. Literally, everybody finna get it. If I gotta already fight with everybody, like all those entities that may come together and make me one, I fight in my own battles by the time I even leave the house. So when we look at people and what the things that we believe they do to us, and like, oh, this person know what they doing, and da 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 da, you gotta also consider the fact that everybody fighting their own internal battles every freaking day of the week. Point blank period. We all fight our own internal battles every day of the week. So therefore, that same grace that you would want somebody to extend to you to understand where you're coming from and understand that you didn't mean to do that. It was taken out of context. Or you just having a bad day. Extend strangers that same grace. Extend the world that same grace. Extend everybody that same grace. So that way you can stay grounded in you. And when somebody do something to you, you can be sure and secure in yourself and who you are as a person, to know that whatever they did, it got nothing to do with me. It has a lot to do with them and what they're going through in their personal life. That's just all I really want to say on this good old, what's it, Friday? On this Good Friday. That's all I want to say, because we be so quick to like cast judgment, but when it's our turn to be judged, it's, bruh, like, give me patience, be patient with me, I'm going through this, going through that, through that. I have all the justifications for yourself, but you're not extending that same grace towards somebody else. You're not extending that grace towards somebody else. You can't even get out of self enough to see things from some opposite perspective. People love to say, we need to heal, we need to heal, we need to heal, so we're not operating out of trauma all the time. But healing, I think, I may not know all the answers to life. I think healing is an everlasting journey. You could be healed from one thing and then be presented with something else in life, and then you realize there's something else to heal from. Because, like we said, life is perfectly imperfect. This motherfucker is supposed to kick you upside down. This life is supposed to kick you up, down, side to side, all the way around. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. So if I'm sitting here just harboring and festering all the anger, the resentment, the hurt, the pain, the this, what room do I even have to move on to another life lesson? What room do I even have to receive my blessings from God and say, you know what, Lord, let me give it to you. You got this, Lord. Let me go ahead and jump this right there. Cast your cares upon Him, right? So even though life is heavy and life is hard, I should not be out here carrying hurt, pain, sadness, guilt, like all these things on me, anxiety, triggering, like trauma, all these things on us that we carry. They're natural human emotions, the natural human emotions we have in the flesh, because we live in flesh. We we're living in the flesh. We're on this earth. This is the body that our souls are harboring in. So those are natural human emotions. But what the T is the fact that the Lord is telling you, hey babe, I know it's hard. Hey sis, I know it's heavy. Hey bro, I know you can't carry it down your own. Let me get that up off you. Let me get that up off you so you can be the best you that you can be. Let me get that up off you so you can continue to grow and prosper and be who I need you to be through Christ. Be who I need you to be to live out your purpose in life. That's what a healing is for. It ain't for nobody else, baby. It's not because you weak. It's not because you a punk. It's not because you think people are finna take advantage of you. It's because you need to let that shit go so it don't hinder your blessings. You need to let that shit go so it don't hinder, you don't miss your purpose in life. Let it go. Breathe through it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Easier said than done, but it's possible. That's what we forget. We love to say, yeah, it's easy to say, but you forget the part that it's possible. We know it's hard. Everything is hard. There's a lot of things in the world that is hard, but that doesn't make it impossible. That doesn't make it impossible. And that's not enough of an excuse to not get it done. Heal yourself. Work on the parts of you that are hindering you. Don't just chuck it up to, oh, I'm like this because this happened in my childhood. I'm like this because I went through this or that. Yes, we understand the root of where it's coming from. Now, what you gonna do? You still gonna be blaming your mama and your daddy for the cause of it? You still gonna be blaming that person that your sweetheart that broke your heart in freaking 12th grade of high school? You still gonna be chucking it up to them? Where's your growth? When you expect to have the growth then? If you're so busy pointing fingers and blaming somebody else. Okay, the reality is, okay, yeah, this person did come in your life to create that hurt. But it's still your personal responsibility to grow past it. It's still your personal responsibility to become a better you. It is still your personal responsibility to do the inner work to heal so you don't miss what God has for you. Obviously, on a lot of time where everybody be so quick to say, as soon as you break up with a girl, she get 3 degrees, she get a mortgage, she start going to therapy, she start losing weight, she in the gym all 3 times a week. It's because we have people in our lives that are there to trigger the healing process within us. Like I said, this life is perfectly imperfect. God makes no mistakes. There are things in our life that are designed to trigger the healing process within us. There are things in our life that are designed to tell us, hey, stop playing with yourself. There are. But what you do with that, now how you interpret that lesson and carry on, that's you. That's your choice. And 9 out of 10, holding on to it and deciding, okay, I'm finna, oh shit, I need to be on this side. I'm finna, you know what? Let me get his way. Go ahead. Go ahead, big dog, because you're not slowing down. You chucking it up to the fact of, nah, I'm like this because this person hurt me and that person hurt me and that person hurt me. Where you going? How you just expect to grow? How you expect for God to use you? How you expect to operate in your purpose? How you know your ministry is not to actually be a help to other people? How you know your ministry is not to love strangers when asking for nothing in return? How you know that's not what God has in place for you? Now you're not just only hindering your growth, you're hindering your purpose in life. Not only that, you're stopping yourself from being blessings to other people in life. It's a chain effect. It becomes a chain effect. That's why we love to ask God, if God is real, why is there so much bad in the world and so much this and so much that? Baby, because people make those type of choices. You make a change, you create a domino effect. Instead of you being part of the solution, you decide, okay, because I'm hurt, I'm gonna harbor this hurt, fester it up, hold it close to my heart, and never let it go. Don't let nobody in, don't let nobody out, don't let nothing out. and justify, hey, I'm like this because John, Susie, Sally, and Bobby freaking did this to me in 1999. So nowadays I don't do for people like that. Now I don't do this for people, or I don't do that for people. Okay. Well, what's that doing for your life? Keeping you stuck in pain and resentment. And when does growth start? When does healing start? When you start forgiving somebody for you. When you start doing it for you. That's really all forgiveness is about. It's for you. Because we let her hear stress kill and all that stuff. But baby, you harboring all that shit inside of you. Excuse my language. You harboring all of that inside of you. It's killing you. It's not killing the person that did to you. Now you pissed off because you see the person that hurt you moving on in life and God is still blessing them. I'm not saying I don't wish bad on nobody, and I'm saying that people don't deserve their karma and their karma's not coming to them, but that's not for you to decide, that's for God to decide. So why are you sitting there watching somebody else's life? I hope that he was coming to them. I hope God do when you want to heal, like when you decide to heal. When you gonna decide to heal, baby? When you gonna decide to let go and let God? Come on now. Come on. Oh my God, this mall is so backed. You guys, I'm overwhelmed. Just driving through the parking lot. Oh my God, I've been talking for 17 minutes. I'm gonna stop talking now. Focus on finding a parking so I'm not dead out of luck. And yeah, I'll get back to y'all later.